This is a video tutorial for the NCTEST app, and in this tutorial I'm going to focus on the EOC for Math 1. When you come to the day of the test, the screen will appear with your name, student ID, and school. This will be set up for you by the test administrator. So if anything on the screen is incorrect, please let them know. So in the math test, there are multiple choice questions as well as numerical questions. This question here is a numerical question where you will be asked to put in a number answer in the text box. So to review the icons at the top for what you can do with the question is you can flag. So that's a reminder for you at the end of the test that, oh, I need to go back and review this question. You can highlight in the question. If you want to strike out some highlighting, you can use that strike out. If you want to delete all highlighting, then you can press the X. So I'm going to highlight what I think is most important in the question. So what is the value of X? And 2X plus 7 equals 1. To remove the highlighter tool, you just click on that highlight marker again. If you have any questions about what the icons mean at the top, you can press the help, and this will tell you what each tool does and how to use it. So I'm just going to put in an answer here. I don't know if that is correct. I did not actually do the math. But so if I want to reset the whole question, say, okay, I'm too confused, I highlighted too much, or I've typed in too many things and I just want to reset it, I can hit this back arrow and it will reset the question back to the original version. So now I want to enter a real answer. Notice that I put in only new numbers here. So it does tell you what it will accept, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. There's a decimal, a dash, and a slash. You should not use mixed numbers in your question. You cannot have a space in the text box. So if you have a mixed number, you need to change that to an improper fraction or a decimal. And your teachers will tell you how to do that if you're not quite sure how to do that. If I want to go to the next question, I will hit this next button here. Here I have another number type question. So I'm going to put in a number here. And I'm going to flag this one just to show what that means later. If you need to take a break, like a bathroom break, you will hit this pause button, or if there's a break in the testing session, you can hit the pause, and it does say that the test is paused. There is a countdown, so you can only pause for at most 60 minutes. Otherwise, you will be exited out of the testing session. So to get back into the test, you can hit continue, and it takes you right back where you left off. If you want to go back to the first question of that section, you can hit first and it will take you right back to the beginning. You can also hit the back button to take you back to another question. Here's another number question for you, and I'm going to skip this one so you can see what it does whenever you skip a question. And again, I will flag it. Here's a multiple choice question. So multiple choice questions have a little bit more options with what to do. So you can mark off answer choices. So if you know that an answer is incorrect, you want to go ahead and cross it out. You can mark it with this X. So this marks out the answer choice. It does not give the answer. If you know what you want to answer, you would have to unselect that X icon, and then you get your pointer again, and then you can select the correct answer. So I am answering D on this question, not A. Notice also that I'm scrolling because the whole question does not fill the screen. So I'm scrolling to see the whole question. All questions on the NC test, if they are multiple choice, will have 4 options. Another thing that appears on this question is this calculator icon. That's telling me that this is a calculator active question, so I can use a calculator. On the real test, you'll know that you'll be in a calculator active section because that's what you'll be told. This is a calculator active section of the test by your test administrator. Here's another multiple choice question, and I'm just going to answer B. Here's another graph, so maybe, or a chart, I should say. So I'm going to highlight a little bit, and then notice I can't answer because my highlight tool is used. So I'm going to unselect the highlight tool and get my pointer back. So now I'm at the review screen, and it tells me that I answered 5 out of the 6 items and flagged 2 items. So this is a hint to me that, oh, I didn't answer every single question. So I'm going to come down here and I can see a list of all the questions, and I see that number 3 is blank next to the answered icon. So to go back to number 3, I just hit the number 3 that's hyperlinked, and it takes me back to this question. Now I'm answering the question. I can unflag it if I want and then come back to the review. And notice that now I have an asterisk there showing that I've answered the question, and it is no longer flagged. The flag is the question mark, so that tells me that, oh, I wanted to go back and check my answer to that. You can leave things flagged if you want. You don't have to unflag them, but that might be a check off for you to know, okay, yes, I feel 100%. I'm ready to submit my test. When you are ready to submit your test, you will hit End Test, and a caution message will appear. This is a reminder that if you end the test, you are ending the test session. If you are needing to go back and review your answers another time, you can hit cancel and you'll be able to go back to your test review page. So you do have to click End Test twice in order to end your test. Then you get the screen that says you have completed the test, and you will exit. If you have any questions about the math test on the NCTEST app, please talk to your teacher and they can assist you, or you can talk to me, Miss Elliott, and I will help you out and make sure that you feel 100% comfortable when taking this online test. Thank you.